new opposition leader Anthony Albanese will travel to Queensland hoping to reach out to voters who rejected Labor in the federal election. Labor suffered a bruising result in the Sunshine State, losing 2 key Queensland seats. Mr Albanese will visit Caboolture in the seat of Longman, the Labor leader seeking bipartisanship on the nation's energy policy and a way to recognise Indigenous Australians in the Constitution.
Labor's new leader declaring he has a tough task ahead.
It is a big mountain that we have to climb. There are only 3 Labor leaders who've led Labor into government from opposition since the Second World War.
Bill Shorten had hoped to become the 4th. His replacement says there are lessons to learn from his defeat.
I want to reach out also to those who didn't support Labor, and I intend to be a consultative leader. I intend to hasten slowly when it comes to policy development.
Anthony Albanese ran for the leadership in 2013 against Bill Shorten, winning the party membership support but losing out when caucus backed his opponent. Having now achieved the leadership unopposed, Anthony Albanese is already seeking to distinguish himself from his predecessor.
But I also say this to Scott Morrison. I'm not Tony Abbott. People want solutions, not arguments. They have conflict fatigue. Some reforms require bipartisan support.
One such area of possible reform, Indigenous affairs.
Labor stands ready to cooperate on how we advance the agenda of the Uluru Statement.
But that cooperation isn't currently there for the Coalition's complete $158 billion income tax cut package.
Suggest that they know what the state of the economy will be in 7 years is, I think, a triumph of hope over experience.
There was no mention of Labor's contentious 45% emissions reduction target, but Anthony Albanese didn't shy away from it as a policy priority.
The science is in, climate change is real, we must act.
Labor's caucus will meet in Canberra on Thursday, where Mr Albanese's deputy Richard Marles will be confirmed. Also to be confirmed, Mr Albanese's front bench, which is expected to include Bill Shorten.
I have spoken to Bill. The matters with regard to the election of the front bench is a matter for the caucus.
Mr Shorten will be joined in the shadow ministry by Tanya Plibersek, Chris Bowen and Jim Chalmers, all former leadership aspirants. But with a messy Labor leadership battle avoided, it means it will be Anthony Albanese alone facing off with Scott Morrison, Albo v ScoMo, when the 46th Parliament begins. Annalise Nielsen, Sky News, Canberra.